somewhere one gets a bit of a deja vu because we've seen Mr. Chandrababu Naidu do this with Hyderabad, right? And now we see this happening with Vizag and Amravati. Does it ever occur to you, or does it concern you that maybe some mistakes of the past should not be repeated? How are you ensuring that you take all of Andhra Pradesh along with you? How are you going to ensure that the rural areas do not feel left behind this AI data-driven growth approach that you've taken?
It's about balancing welfare and development. And as a political party, we've always been focused on both. We've had our ups, we've had our downs. And I believe that's part of every political journey in that sense. But this time around, we're focused also on agriculture, on aquaculture, and then AI, all the way up to AI. Now, let me give you an example of this. We have a SIPB, which is the State Investment Promotion Board, where we discuss all the companies, the incentives, and so on and so forth. In one of the meetings, in the recent meeting, I came across a company which is mushroom processing. I mean, the secretary in charge of food processing stated that 90% of mushrooms supplied to the globe comes from one country, and it's China. And then it was a light bulb moment. I'm like, aha, now what can Andhra do in mushroom? So exactly 12 hours later, we had a 3-page note, a research note ready. We went to the chief minister to have a green light from him. He said, done, industry should lead this, bring everyone together. So like what we've done in aqua, we're going to do that all over again in mushroom. So we call it the mushroom mission.
Okay.
So, Andhra, we have an aspiration to grow from $188 billion to being a $2.4 trillion economy by 2047. If you have to achieve this, we need to go across sectors. And agriculture will play a very important role.
So what are the sectors? One is agriculture.
Agriculture, across sectors. Industry is going to be big, services is going to be big. Every sector, tourism is important for us.
So what are the lessons that you've taken from your father, from Mr. Naidu, to ensure that those same mistakes are not repeated this time around?
Win an election every cycle. And it's very important to convince people on the importance of continuity of government. Because people did see good work done between 14 and 19.
Right.
But then a person comes and says, I can do even better. And then people are like, okay, let me give him a chance.
Correct.
And then we've seen 5 years of bad governance. And people have repented. And that's why they gave us 94% mandate.
Right.
Right. And we are, a lot of humility we're now working with that mandate. And we are sort of saying, we have to create the jobs. Because honestly, everyone has well-educated children at home. And they're all asking me the single question, where are the jobs?
Where are the jobs? Absolutely.
The other day, we had a scheme where we are financially supporting auto drivers. So when we launched the scheme, I was in an auto driven by women. And I asked her, I said, no, how many kids do you have? And what is the ask that you have from the government? She said, I have 2 kids, just get them jobs. So the writing on the wall is very clear. Create jobs.
Create jobs.
And then jobs are going to get created across sectors. It could be tourism, agriculture, services, blue collar, manufacturing.